think there's a Danganronpa and we gotta romp this mess up. Let me check the audio since the guy that I usually have that for is dead at the moment. We got into like a car crash and he's in the hospital, so it's just gonna be me for right now. Alright, that's not. This is how you do it. Alright. Cat, can you? No. Okay, alright, he's off rampaging. God knows what. Let's play game! Time to investigate! The shattered remains of the machine are spread all over the floor.
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This, too, must be
Kazuichi
the
put it in the music venue for communication purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here? What do you mean?
Well,
Even if they do not know they are being recorded, there's no way a killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera. So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. He'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Then what was... Oh, I pressed the wrong button, sorry. What was that thing I saw? Got a crazy scene over here. Excuse me, I need to examine the pants. I need to examine the body. Kyoko's body is suspended against the pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Damn it! Who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it's stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hiyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled, also her sash is tied in the front. Did the killer do this too? But when did the killer kill Hiyoko? When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hiyoko's body here. If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed... Must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. But that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hiyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? Cat's messing with me, so sorry about that. Even if it is possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't even have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
Hajime, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with.
Actually,
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hiyoko's kimono. So I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want me to search inside Hiyoko's kimono. Huh? That's exactly it! Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know? Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Fine, if you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else. Akane! What's up? Well, there's something I want you to do for me. Looks like there's something inside Hiyoko's kimono, so can you feel around for that? I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hiyoko's kimono, right? Thank you, Akane! Helping each other is such a wonderful thing!
Well then.
Let's see. Akane reached through the duct tape binding binding Hiyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono. And when she's tied up so tight, I can't reach with my hand. Oh wait, hold on. There's something. Is this what you were looking for? Is this a key?
perhaps.
It looks different from the keys to the cottage, so this may be the key to her motel room. The key to her motel room, huh? If her keys were so deep inside her kimono, then that'd be hard for her to remove. And it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
Isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more toward the front of her kimono so we'd notice it easier. Which means we can conclude this is something Hiyoko had with her all along. Cat, do you want out? Okay, he does want out. What a freak of nature.
Hey,
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you looked like you were curious about the condition of Hiyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, that's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body. Well, just hear me out for a second. All those mysteries, what I think the strangest is
see?
the way they wrapped her body up with duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hiyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound around her neck? I don't really know if this was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. A sea of blood, huh? Two dead bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. There's something in my throat, my bad. The step ladder is tipped over on its side. This must be the step ladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Isn't that a blood stain? Look, there's blood around the left side of the step ladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries, if that's the case. Then it must be Hiyoko's blood. That's the only thing I can think of. Blood stain that probably belongs to Hiyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. What does it mean? Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. Well, why did she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait, huh? That hemp bag, upon further inspection, there's a Monami decal on the fabric. Looks like this isn't just a normal bag. It's the rope that was tied to the baton lighting on the ceiling. Ibuki hanged herself with this rope and died. From what I could tell, it looks like a regular length of rope with no unnatural features. But despite the fact this music venue has a storage room, there shouldn't be any rope in there. Which means, was it obtained from the supermarket? Did the killer bring it from there? That means anybody could have obtained this rope, and it means it'd be difficult to use this as a clue. I wonder if that's true. Huh? Oh, I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it? Excuse me, Mikon, do you have a moment? What happened? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right?
Well,
Yes, she had no external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I see. So Ibuki died by hanging herself. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right. Yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. Jeez, as usual, I have no idea what he's up to. Hiya, Ibuki. Ibuki's body lay atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. What's this on Ibuki's feet? I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? But there shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki if that's the case. This blood belongs to someone else?
Damn right.
Hey Hajime, can I talk to you for a sec? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first. I didn't know it was Ibuki because of the head bag, though. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like,
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up. That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time, so I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true. Your estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after. Does that mean she committed suicide? No, that's impossible. Because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hiyoko's death afterward. Two different deaths happen at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. Oh, candle! This might be important. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The whole light in that video must have been coming from this candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used the normal stage lighting. There's a black curtain hanging from the far side of the stage. This curtain, it's not wide enough. It can't reach from one edge of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It's probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See, the black of the curtain is taped with temporary use, just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket? If they went that way, this was probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need this? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. Oh! Yeah, I forgot about that. Looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. Alright, I should mess around with it a little, like so. It's running as a heater, over 86 degrees Fahrenheit? Now I know why it's so damn hot. I better turn off the heater for now. That should cool things off for a little. Control panel on the window. Hold on. Speaking of the lighting, the video in the music venue I saw had a dim candlelit ambience to it, and it didn't look like this building was used at all. Why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them?
So you have appeared.
I see. So you noticed too, fiend. Huh? Noticed? So you didn't notice? Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed the apparent item? Look at the baton lighting? You mean that? Something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting. So you finally noticed. But I can't really see it from... Oh, but I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time and...
see it!
There is no need!
Go, my four dark devas of destruction!
Go, Mirage Golden Hawk! Junpei! Now is the time for you to take flight! Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my four dark devas of destruction! The hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up to the baton, lighting on the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. Start running around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles. And then the paper fluttered downward and was definitely caught by a Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder!
Wow!
That is amazing! I've never seen a hamster do tricks! They are my 4 dark devas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So what's with that paper? It seems to be some sort of thick paper, though it does not have any special spells inscribed onto it.
Was close.
It appears it's nothing useful. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, it's too unnatural. I leave now. What? Oh, I guess I didn't talk. I don't really think you're gonna have anything useful to say. With her arms crossed and a thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor there? Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey,
See, take a close look at the floor.
see?
Oh yeah, I wanted to look at that a little while ago. If you look closely, you're right. There's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. Is this a blood stain?
Yep.
Well, a blood stain isn't strange. Hyoko's neck was slashed from not far from here. Rather, what's strange is, why did the killer try to hide it? Hide it?
So,
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the blood stain. As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime of wiping off a blood stain. So what was the killer trying to hide? Is there anyone I can really talk to here, or can I just leave? If only I'd noticed sooner, Fuki might have been saved. Hey, when did you realize Ibuki was missing? After leaving Nagito's room, I went to the on-call room, and that's when it came to me that I should go check on everyone in the hospital, how everyone in the hospital is doing, one more time before I go to sleep. And so I went to the patient rooms and noticed that Ibuki was gone, so I quickly ran out of the hospital. So that's what happened. Then I saw Ibuki in the front of the hospital, so I asked Ibuki, and so I saw Fuyohiko in front of the hospital, so I asked him if he could help me look for Ibuki. Huh? That reminds me, where were you? I thought you were resting in the lobby. That is a long story. Ooh, I'm sorry, it's not like I doubt you or anything. There's no way I doubt you, because we've been together since this morning. You're right, we've been together until you went to the on-call room. That's right, we were together until just a little before the morning Monokuma announcement. So I don't doubt you, I'm telling the truth. It's alright if I continue with my autopsy. If you talk to me again later, I'll tell you what I know. So please, spare my life at least. What happened to not doubting me? I leave now? Oh.
Damn right.
Where'd I put my phone at? Oh, there it is. Hey, Hajime, take a look at this. Huh?
Huh?
For what? Look what's in front of the door. This is a drumstick, right? It looks like it's broken. What happened to it?
Like,
Something like this happened in front of the door. You think it might be a really big clue? Why would this be a
Hey.
clue? Remember when we came to the music venue? I'm hoping the only thing we could do is force our way through. Doesn't matter. Yeah. The door was locked when we tried to go inside, and the 4 of us charged into the door. But when I examined it, I found out that this door doesn't have a lock at all. Huh?
I get it.
This door is designed to be pushed open, and this is the shape of the handle. The stick were used to bar the door here. Well, don't you think it would lock the door and keep it from opening? You mean, do you think this drumstick was used to lock the door? Broken drumstick on the floor in front of the door should be proof of that. And how was the killer able to get out? Huh? I mean, the music venue doesn't even have windows. This door is the only entrance. If they locked the door from the inside, the killer wouldn't be able to escape outside. Maybe the killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue. And they waited until we already were at the scene of the crime to join us? You know, don't they use tricks like that in a lot of mystery dramas and stuff? If that's the case, there might be evidence of that around here somewhere. Alright, I'm definitely gonna find it. I wanna let the killer get away with this. The killer was still inside when we broke down the door to the music venue, huh? Like you said, that might be possible,
I listened
but
to the whole story.
I heard what you two were discussing. Chiaki! That was a kind of cool entrance. Besides the broken drumstick, I also noticed something interesting. What is it?
See?
Look, there's a weird glob where the right and left door touch, see? You're right. What is this? Looks too firm to think... Too firm to think it's rubber.
Yep.
I need more water, hold on. Ahem. It doesn't look like rubber, but... When she said that, Chiaki bent down and scraped off the semi-transparent glob with her finger. Why are you putting that in your mouth? Smells like workshop chemicals. Workshop? Yeah, this chewiness. I see, this thing may be a glob now, but that doesn't mean it was a glob from the start. For instance, if it was originally a liquid that hardened into this, it might be possible to apply it directly and smoothly into the gaps of the door. What are you talking about? Just as I thought, it tastes nasty. Chiaki spat the glob out of her mouth and left the area. Besides that bit about the taste, it's okay to consider this some kind of clue, right? Oh, out of the way, string the... Can I not? Oh, I thought that was something important. I'm not talking about it. Hey, are you okay? Are you still not feeling well? Huh? Yeah, I don't really get it, but when I think about Nekomaru, it's like my knees start shaking. It's weird, there's no way I've got that kind of weakness. I can't just fumble at being agile. That's embarrassing, sorry. Probably go away if I paddled a strong dude, but Nekomaru's not here. Nekomaru will definitely come back. You're right. Oh, you were worthless.
Hajime.
Hajime, this may be impudent of me to ask, but will you listen to what I have to say?
Hey.
I heard that you witnessed the incident from the very beginning, right? So what? Can you provide me with a summary of the incident? I need to reach the truth behind this incident, for the sake of dedicating my body to an even greater hope. No.
Wow.
Why? Don't make me repeat myself. No. This guy wants to confuse us. There's no way I'm going to tell him what he wants to
How
know.
unfortunate.
I see. That's disappointing. Gundam? Did you direct your gaze to the brave statue of my poor Dark Davis of Destruction? Okay, useful. Sonia?
Something like this.
This happened once again.
How?
Hold on.
Just as I thought.
Okay, so... What am I missing? Oh! this door. There's a door that says staff only. Looks like the inside is a storage room. Might as well investigate in here too. There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. Looks like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. Huh? Compared to last time, it feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? Hold on, I got a notification. Oh. You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. Oh, wait. There's carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations. This thick, black paper that's folded up onto the lower shelf. It looks like wallpaper. There's a lot of stickers pasted all over the front side of the wallpaper. And at the edge of this wallpaper, it's a little torn, but what does this mean? Nagito, did you come here to investigate this storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it? Or is he trying to stand guard here? So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder from the stage, the duct tape biting Hiyoko. That probably all came from this storage room. There might be even other things from this storage room that they used for the crime. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? Oh, I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it. That's the main reason why this case is really special. Huh? But I can't say for certain, though. What is this guy saying? As usual, he's not making any sense.
Hajime.
By the way, Hajime, I don't quite understand the details of what happened. Hey, if you could explain it to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some useful information. Really? You might end up confusing us instead. You don't want to find the truth, you just want to make us suffer. That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. For the sake of everyone's hopes, I'd gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die. Damn. That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. Huh? What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not gonna tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings. Gut feelings? You should come by later. You should come by later too. I'll go there first and wait for you. Where exactly are you talking about? Well, obviously, the movie theater. After he said that, Nagito walked out of my sight. Movie theater? Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? I guess that's everything important in this storage room. I guess I should go back to the music venue. Alright, with this we might be able to... We might be close to finished investigating... Finished investigating... To finish. That's a real bad typo. But I still need to talk to Nikon. I need to make sure I get those autopsy results from her. How about it, Mikon? Have you found out anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's been really inconclusive. But it's not my fault. The music venue is just too hot. Maybe because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Because of the heat? Is that possible? If a body's overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine a precise time of death. I see. That might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird. Even if this heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? I agree. As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First was Ibuki, then Hiyoko. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders. Huh? Imitation murder? You don't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew. It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work like a song or a film as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Well, based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie.
Good instincts.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed 2 people. Goal was an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that? Excuse me, if this was really an imitation of that movie, then is it possible that one more person might have been killed? It's certainly conceivable if the killer wishes to complete the imitation. Hold on a sec. What are you talking about? An imitation murder? One more person might have been killed? Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries! Things would get out of hand too fast if a bunch of people could be killed at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same Blacken can only kill a maximum of 2 people. You mean, you've added another rule? Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the Blacken would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If it is a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings? Since you're here anyway. Excuse me, I just yawned for some reason. Can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the Clash Trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think that someone would do this. 2 cases occur at once. What happens if there are 2 killers? Eh? Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That wouldn't mean that 2 killers exist at the same time. But we can only vote for one person, right?
I'm concerned.
If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person would certainly achieve victory. Yeah, you're right. So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2, or 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence!
Shut up! It's okay, I'll make extra sure something like that never happens.
Hey.
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time, so it's safe to say that applies to this case too, right?
I don't like this.
Alright, fine. That's right. There's always one killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. I see, so there's no possibility for 2 killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess that narrows things down a little bit. It makes things a little easier. Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people, it means a 3rd victim would be impossible. Imitation meta breakthrough! You guys keep saying that, and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
Oh,
Like I said, that movie.
my.
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. Then the imitation
Good
is...
instincts.
Of course. It's an imitation of that
Huh?
movie. Well, based on the murders this time, it closely resembles that movie. As if they were copying it. As if they copied the movie. I see. Naito mentioned something about that. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, we just saw this. I might go grab a bag of candy in a couple seconds. I see, so you haven't seen it? Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim of Buki was there. I don't know what was going on at that hospital in the first
You
place.
are right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. Might be some clues related to Buki's death. Clues related to Hiyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it my all until the end. Here, I'm gonna go grab a snack real quick. Give me 1 second.
What you doing, buddy? Little guy over there. The doofus with an eye patch. Alright, I ate a big fish full of gummies. Let me drink some water. I just remembered. I never went inside any of these rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. Might be faster to just ask someone.
So you have a PA.
You're here, right? Come on out. Huh? Are you talking to me? I can see you. Do you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room! However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear. And you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? Looks like it's locked, but key from inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this? It opened, just as I thought. The key was Hyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside.
My throat is killing me, I don't know what. So, Hiyoko was staying here? She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted.
Oh my.
Oh, did the door open? Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open. I see. What, did something happen? No, it is just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? What's going on? There's a mirror. It's... it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this.
No.
The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of... Oh, she was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right? However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what other reason make her lock herself in her room?
Perhaps.
Her kimono. Her kimono? Yesterday I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence it was not locked at that time. Then I saw it. She was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell so bad, so she took a shower. But then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiru was no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her sash. Because she couldn't tie her kimono.
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. Then Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own. She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
And that is when she kicked me
Cannot
out.
be.
Could it be Hiyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hiyoko locked her room and made sure that she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening to our conversation. Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. What? This? I'm down. Okay. wait, hold on, was there? No. Gundam. Sorry, I was checking my phone.
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can you explain to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, you met up with Mikan and me. And when hold on. Sorry about that. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason. So we had no choice but to break down the door, and discovered Hiyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened. This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall... Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami. So Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? You think those two are suspicious? Well, Hiyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but... While we're at it, let me tell you my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So, you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh? While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island? No, we went to the movie theater and the street full of machines to look for Ibuki. We didn't see anyone... Oh, sorry, that was the... Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. It's true. I feel like that wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact that Hiyoko was killed... We did discover her body. What? You still doubt me? Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. I'd want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. I want to go watch a movie.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. I did not mean to skip all your dialogue. Whoopsie doopsie. The case this time is an imitation case, in which the killer used that movie as their theme. I wouldn't know. I haven't watched the movie yet. I see. Then you really should watch this movie first. Hey, manager! A customer's here!
Did you call me?
Yes? Did you call me? Huh? Hajime's the customer? You have a problem?
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it. But I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you are really a tough guy. You were so devoted to being Tsundere
You even brought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million!
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing.
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker! Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito?
Stop it.
But my resistance was in vain and Monokuma reached in my pocket and took the sticker. See? It's this one!
I'm sorry, I was born stupid.
That's...
You bought this for $1.5 million?
But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie!
Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Okay, here you go!
It already says so on the...
It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away one ticket per person. You only have one chance to watch it for free. I already stamped today's date on the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat.
Don't worry, I don't plan to watch it once.
to it, okay?
Then I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey,
Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason. Just think of it as a protective charm. Guess I should wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations.
no. Are you sure?
Oh yeah, hemp bag.
What's this?
Whoa there! Were you interested in buying that tote bag? Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out.
You're so stupid.
Stupid. There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that reveal who the killer is.
So the killer bought it.
Who said that there's only one it's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person.
What's the difference?
When you buy one bag, you can get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off.
Well now.
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue. Looks like the preparations are complete. So please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait.
This is exciting, exciting.
You know, wish me luck, Nagito. It's gonna be a rough one, isn't it?
I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly.
From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this 2.5D. It sounds
Now
so
then,
half-assed.
Please relax and enjoy the film.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates. One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise.
What?
And was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide,
Huh.
the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died. He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows. He also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Man, movies are the best! That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, one for each head.
So,
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
bye.
I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie? But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like he said, the characters killed in the movie match the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not just that, but Hyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death too. It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer's upset about that right now, or... The killer's main goal was just an imitation murder. They should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. Oh, hospital. Hey, have you prepared that surveillance camera unit? You prepared that surveillance camera unit, right? Yeah, so? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Didn't you get this from a shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up? Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then, if there were any other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too? No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as a part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor. But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. Excuse me. So that's how you guys were able to view the hotel footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't be able to use it. You're right. You did work on that.
Well,
Excuse me. I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only been a few days. Okay, well then, I guess you guys are useless.
Hajime.
Oh. Something I wanted to ask you. First discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera? Oh, I also wanted to ask you that! Oh shit, my cat just scratched me hard. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, that's gonna be a pain. Okay. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions. Tell me, Hajime. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now, but the whole display was pretty dark because they were only using candlelight. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling. Hello?
Hi!
Dude, you missed the Monokuma Theater.
Oh, I didn't. I've been watching the whole time. I was just working on something.
Has been pestering for change.
I actually came in while you were gone, and I started talking shit about Fuyuhiko.
You, Alright, hold on. Just gotta deal with the notification. Cat, can you get off of me? Disgusting little freak. Alright. Here we go. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that, there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was, because of their face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. No, you stupid dumb idiot. She walked straight to the stepladder, and without any hesitation, she climbed that stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope, and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something, because the screen went dark all of a sudden, and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model.
Well,
Hold on. At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right? Yeah? You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try and stop her. But I didn't make it in time. Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. If so... Hey, don't think for so long. If If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the 2nd floor. I'm heading over there now. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden! She said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might be overthinking, but she seemed a little upset. Aliens! What's this? It's pitch black, but I can't see anything.
Hey.
Where's the switch? Don't turn it on. Huh?
Guys.
Chiaki, are you there? If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing.
Hey.
What's fully exposed? Hey, Hajime? If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes. Bummer. Troll fa- What? No sooner than she finished saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
Hey, hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised?
What?
I don't get it. I got it. Got
See?
what? Curtains in this conference room are designed to completely
You know what
block out
Chiaki
light.
reminds me of?
What?
Like an animal. And so every time I see her just standing somewhere, like in this like empty ass room just A-posing over there, it reminds me of those like animals in places they shouldn't be photos. Like
What?
there's not much behind those eyes. I mean, she's just like what?
She's not real, man.
What is she doing?
Hajime, I don't know who you're talking to. You're talking to a ghost. No, I'm just talking to Chiaki.
Who?
Who the hell's that? There's a projector in here, so they were probably...
girlfriend.
Gamer girls don't exist, Hajime! Come on, you should know that by now. Alright. Probably careful about light shining through. Black curtain that blocks out light and also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. Black light blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So is something wrong with it? Still in the middle of investigating, so it's called a secret. Yep, she's upset, but still, what was that all about? A bit about it being embarrassing if I look and troll fail. I just wanted to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? Can I leave now? I don't want to be here. Call room, maybe? Okay, nothing. I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea where else to explore.
Me neither. I don't know what's on the
Wait,
side.
we could maybe check out Ibuki's, like, patient room.
Have you been in the hospital in general? Or are you in there right
Dude,
now?
I'm not going. I am in the This
Okay.
is the hospital. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not
every
watching
time
it
I
right now,
look-
I'm just listening.
Yeah. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm kind of tweaking out a little bit today. I might need your help with some. I'm gonna need your help with like
With
child
oh
parts
yeah,
most
I
likely.
need to whisper it into the microphone. You gotta decode what
Yeah,
I'm
make
saying.
sure. Yeah. But I'm tweaking out right now, and I actually forgot about this ghost Monokuma that I'm staring at, and it's actually freaking.
I'm sorry, the
me
what?
hell
Hang
out.
on, let me go look at my TV.
Ghost Monokuma. Okay, hold on.
I'm
it's
in a
best
different
if
room.
you get the full thing. Yeah, no, just wait. Just tell me when you're watching it, and tell me the first thing you see, okay?
I see a Kane.
Yeah, I'm tweet. freaking out a little bit. You see this?
Yeah.
These are the Monokumas helping an alien. Then
Yeah.
when you go in the next room over here, you got them trying to resuscitate the alien, I believe. And then these aliens got that shit on. I just realized that. But anyway, then if you go over there, you see Ghost Monokuma, and I guess this is the ghost of the alien, or I mean, like the cemetery, like gravestone of the alien. I'm not sure. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. I'm not all the way up there.
This curse.
Was it room 2? Yeah, it was room 1. What? Okay, so I can't check out any of the patient rooms, even though they were in it for like the longest time. I think there's just actual like doctor stuff right here. You can get a CAT scan with that, so it's no big deal. Oh, it does have radiation though, so that's kind of bad.
Now then.
Connie, do you have anything important to say? Hold on.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, hey.
Looks like
Yo. Like,
I probably should have just read that one because I thought this was just gonna be nothing, but apparently that had something. I'm a little bit confused by that, but I guess we'll figure that out soon.
Doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know.
It's gonna be a Kanye saying like
Make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock.
how much she hates old people or something.
I'll see
Is
you
this a different line? That sounded like a different. I think that was a different line. Well, what's going on? Anyway, alright. It's already time. So this again. I need to go to that place again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hiyoko became victims, in order to find the truth, the only thing I can do is go. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of Monokuma Rock. And soon enough...
welcome.
Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial?
Wait.
Hey, jerk, hold it right there.
Monomi's such a dumb
What?
child.
Don't get in my way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells. My brain works just fine. Monokuma, what'd you do with Nekomaru? I see, so you've come to avenge him. Avenge? That sounds like he died. Sounds like, you say.
Anyway.
Oops. Anyway, since Nekomaru's unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent. Now then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Hey, hey!
Did you hear what he said?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru's dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it.
Of course he's not dead. There's no way. Not in a million years. More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. But why are you so excited about that? Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail. What do you say, fiend? You'll find out soon enough.
I'm gonna
Let's
do
go.
it.
Alright, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. Alright, let's go. I think I already said my predictions last stream, right?
Where do you think it is?
Yeah.
I have not been here, so just give me your game plan here.
I think it's Mekon. There's like a really weird like thing that she pointed out, and that was the temperature was like really high up in the room, right? And and you can't estimate a body's time of death unless you have the temperature up, right? Because it was so hot that it messed with like I don't know how it works. I'd have to check it again to find the exact thing. But apparently, since the temperature was up, you know, the bodies, you couldn't figure out the time of death, right?
Yeah.
No one here is smart enough to know that except for Mekon. Maybe Sonia. Maybe Fuyuhiko, actually. Those are like the 3 people who would be smart enough to know that.
You could also just be
Sonia,
bullshitting.
because
Is that even true?
I don't know.
How would it have to be?
Either it's that. Well, she made it sound like that's like a full-on thing. So either she is just full-on lying, in which case that's not a good thing to lie about, or 2, she just said that and like gave it away. I still think it's Mekon. Besides, she has one of those designs. You know what I'm talking about?
One of yeah, she definitely has one of them, and they keep showing it off.
Oh, sorry, that's not what I'm talking about. I talked about this in the last game, but you know how there's like certain designs where you can just look at a person, look how they like dress, and like if it's too much, then you go, yeah, they're not gonna stay around much longer.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
Mekon has one of those designs. I think she's probably gonna die. And here's hoping that I'm right in saying she's the killer. My, it feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. Well, 2 people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not here either. Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No.
Why bother?
Well, now.
What? Now then, let's begin! It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial! Please enjoy it to your heart's content! So the curtain to the 3rd class trial was about to open. Ibuki Miyota, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all of my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. She also broke my door lock, and I didn't appreciate that. Hiyoko Saionji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. But she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. She also called me names, and I didn't like that. The person who killed those 2 is among us. I definitely can't believe it. But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost. For our sake. For our friends' sake. For Ibuki and Hiyoko's sake. And so the curtain to the 3rd class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Yeah, I'd like to solve the puzzle. Oh, I can set my skills. 1 skill.
At last.
2 skill. 3 skill, 4 skill. I have 4 skills. I guess we'll save the 5th one for later. Hold on, I just want to see something quick. Where was the... I think I just walked past it. Extremely hot inside. I thought I would bring that... Oh wait, hold on. No.
Autopsy? Autopsy, no autopsy? Okay.
Well, let's get this over with.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already!
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know,
No one's telling me
because I was asleep the
anything.
whole time.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Empty head?
God damn!
What's wrong with that?
Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 in the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby. And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do, Hajime?
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late. By the time I arrived, the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought, but the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone, so I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko, so I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Various ways?
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the 4 of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true? Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious. Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you can make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
Why is he goading me? Just like as Kazuichi said, Naito's the kind of guy who just refuses to take matters of orders. Explain it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. Okay, surveillance camera. We'll go with
Hajime's
video first.
testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then
That's
the fact
right!
that Ibuki hung herself,
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Why would Hajime
That's true.
lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault. Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
if Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself,
What's the difference between the video
Move is an attention ticket.
Really?
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Oh,
Well,
you're right,
obviously,
thanks.
because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both
Is
of them?
Nagito being a jackass again?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault.
That's my fault. Yeah, he's being real petty right about now, but honestly, I wouldn't.
Why is he being petty? What'd you do?
He's clearly suspicious.
Well, we didn't tell him we didn't tell him, like, anything at all, so now he's just, saying that we're the killer. By just, he's not even doing that, he's just making our life a little bit more difficult.
why would Hajime... Well, obviously, because Hajime...
The fact that the bodies... No, that's wrong!
Nagito, kill yourself!
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Huh?
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that. Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Oh god. My game is frozen. Hello? Hello?
Huh?
Okay.
Hajime's testimony.
Hajime's and the fact that Ibuki...
That would also be. I don't think I can. After all,
Why would Hajime...
well, obviously.
Because he's the...
Did Hajime kill both...
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault.
Okay, so why did the...
Hajime's testimony
I
is
pressed
clearly
A
suspicious.
I pressed A 4 times and it only shot twice.
That would also be. I don't think I can. After all,
Why would Hajime...
well, obviously.
Did Hajime...
The fact that the bodies... means it probably is Hajime's fault.
I'm gonna kill myself! It never matters
Hajime's
until it...
testimony is clearly suspicious.
Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't hit. Who knows? This game obviously doesn't.
Tiger, shoot the fucking words!
I'm trying. I'm trying.
No, that's wrong.
Literally half the time, it doesn't even matter if I shoot the word. It just matters anytime I need to be inconvenienced.
Of course. Huh? Before the incident, Hajime... Each person only Isn't that right?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec! You're the one who brought this up in the first place!
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
What warm-up? This isn't a game, you know.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important, especially since this isn't a game.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru. Me too!
Hey, why are you talking like... Huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall. Is this his professional skill?
The killer was
was inside the music venue. Yuhiko obviously thinks so, but is that really it?
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Do I use...
The
do I
killer
use
was
the
still
glob?
inside the music venue.
Just say that he's wrong, but
By
like
locking
there's
the door
another
from
way to
the
say that I was
inside.
blocking the door?
They tried to keep us from getting in.
Oh,
It seems
I'm
they
just
were trying
lost
to
here.
stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Jesus.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
The glob!
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door.
Yeah, I use the glob.
By
And do I
doing
just
that,
say
the
it's
killer who was hiding
that's
inside
blocking it?
waited till we gathered together and
Because I know like I
suddenly
used the
appeared.
glob, I just don't know where.
From the
So they looked like they
inside!
had just rushed over.
I
Alright.
have seen this in serial crime dramas.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems
I
they were
hate
trying
the fact that I just moved
The lock was on the
slightly.
floor. Are you talking about the broken? You can use that as a by doing that.
Because I can just, I can full on just avoid that. I can truly, I know I can just avoid that. Just sometimes the game just goes,
The
oh,
killer was still inside the music
you got
venue.
some like sniping
By
aim
locking
for
the door
some
from the inside,
reason.
they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have
Maybe,
had. The lock was
you know
on
what,
the floor.
that
Are you
one
talking
was
about the
just
broken? You
bad.
can use that as a
That
by
one's
doing
just
that.
bad.
Wait until we gather and
I don't
suddenly
want to talk about it.
I'm
I'm actually about to run out of time.
The
Takes
killer
like a
was
minute
still
for him to
inside the
go
music
through
by
his
locking the door
bullshit.
from the inside. No, that's wrong.
Jesus Christ.
Wait a sec. There's also a possibility that the door was locked from the outside.
Oh. From the outside? How?
There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
It was glue. I know what glue is.
Must have been glue.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness, and I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth. Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, It fits perfectly. But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know? That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so? It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Apologize to Miss Sonia. And me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hiyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hiyoko was actually killed earlier.
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton writing at the music venue?
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
Wallpaper. It's wallpaper. Ah, shit. It's the world's worst goddamn thing. Give me a W. W. Please. Where's the A at? I'm just gonna take that. I truly don't care. A! I need an A! I wanna kill myself. I wanna kill myself right here, right now. E! I want an E! I did not mean to press that, but hey, give me that. I hate this. This is actually the worst minigame of all time. I do not care enough.
Scrap. Isn't it part of the wallpaper in the storage room? In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there? If so...
You're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper... See? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton writing was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hiyoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, You can figure this out easily.
Storage room. If I trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. Alright, let's give this a try. I do. Ah, shit. Where am I? How do you jump in this game? There's a jump button! I didn't know what it was! Oh, I gotta gain momentum. Jump. It's delayed! There's delayed input! Are you kidding me? Okay. I hate this. Okay. Yoko's body, what? It was put there. It was brought here. What? It was hidden? Okay. I guess it was hidden. I don't know. It's been like a week since I've seen like the full-on body. I guess it was hidden. Killer hide the body. Wait. Oh! I couldn't even make the I didn't have enough time to make the choice. Oh. Wallpaper? I just want to find the murderer, dog. I don't want to be doing all this.
Skateboard!
It's all coming together.
Oh, no.
Got it. Kyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar. So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Kyoko's body was already there. However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar, so using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers is to make it look like that pillar.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music video.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the
Unwrapping
wallpaper.
video right here. Jesus
And
Christ.
because of that, a scrap was left on the baton lighting.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on it.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hyoko actually killed?
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them. I knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Eat the moss.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
I mean, technically, the Tin Man was
Based on what
actually
we
in
know,
there.
the reason
because
the
they
killer
destroyed the
chose these
camera.
imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
Well, the reason the killer imitated 2 victims in that movie, I should be able to explain. Mix up the killing order.
The reason the killer imitated 2 of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then, Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
A valid line of reasoning.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
I'm not even crying.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
What a jerk!
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
An even bigger jerk? Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather. Your opponent is out of your league. It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
You're one to talk.
Can this continue? We're just gonna talk in circles. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
I am telling you to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Were there even any footprints
Just
in
wait,
the
hold on.
crime scene?
Maybe her feet were on the floor. But she was like sitting or something. So instead, there'd be a mark on her ass.
You're the dumbest
weak, I
idiot
say.
possible.
It doesn't even pierce my heart.
Okay. Alright, what was
When
it?
Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were...
Clear
I am
cut
telling
one.
you to Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
I agree with that.
Just wanted to make sure. You're right!
Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint bloodstains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood!
Hyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood...
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye!
Oh, hold on. Someone decided to gaslight themselves into thinking
Is
they
that
knew more.
it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Stop speaking in riddles, man.
Have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line. But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know.
I'm losing it. I'm
You're
actually
so
losing
frightened,
it, man.
you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status. However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
What is happening, dog? Oh god, there's so much!
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hiyoko? Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood. You can't step on blood that was never there. Just about. See a nice nightmare? You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Let me cut you!
Through those words! That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Don't say such
That was
foolish
short.
things. You don't have proof of that at all.
Yes,
a smudge.
I do. You look closely. There's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but... Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right? Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding. Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating, so I don't think they had to go that far.
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
The time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then, but regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Ah, wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen
Teacher's
last
pet over
time
here.
too?
Hey, if the
This
victim
has
actually
happened the
committed
entire
suicide,
time.
What are we supposed to do?
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me?
Nagito? What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hyoko and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally impossible! Then she never would have killed her to begin with!
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive! When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead. If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
She hanged herself, remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging. Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
It was faked. I don't know.
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
She's gullible. That might
I don't know
hurt.
anything
You're
about
right.
that.
Don't say it all
I'm
proud.
stupid as hell.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi.
Okay.
Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just
No.
to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then, the video Hajime saw was actually live?
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then, we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Guess that's what we're doing now. Oh god, here's everyone's account. Ugh, crap, alright.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease,
Doesn't really work.
if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
Alright.
And what about
I got an alibi.
I was totally sleeping.
Me and Mikon.
So everyone who stayed. What about you guys? I was where I was supposed. That's not it.
Aside from those if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest alibi has
I
failed.
skipped over it accidentally, my bad. One more time, one more time. Let's run it back one more time.
I was totally sleeping. I think everyone So everyone who stayed. What about you guys? I was where I was supposed. That's not it.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an
No, that's wrong.
I got one. And Mikon.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikon and I both have alibis.
You two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikon and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Hey,
Don't gotta
what
make
kind
it
of
sound
situation
weird.
is that?
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
Too much info.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was? Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
What? Well, you're still in the killer's trap? Decided trap set by one of us. If so, then who's and what kind of trap is it? Are we hitting the halfway point already? Moss balls sure look tasty today. Don't characterize me as someone who lives off moss balls. And here's some chance time. Whoa, what's that? Now then, Monami's appeal time starts now. Appeal time? Your kind-hearted big brother is gonna give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck! Show those jerks who treat you like a redheaded stepchild who's boss. That's 99% your fault. While you were whining, your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so. That's too long, it'll just be a boring appeal. Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way. Then. I'm Usami, magical miracle girl Usami. I'm an itty bitty girl who's sweet like milk. Jeez, and I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
Disappointment.
Who are you talking? What are you talking? Who are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever. I'm tweaking out. But hey, I think we've reached like the halfway mark, haven't we?
What? No! Everyone.
I'm tired of you! Reason the killer
that an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Something like that even exists?
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hiyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right? But Hiyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows.
Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying, Hiyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
It was an oopsie-doopsie? Hiyoko's murder wasn't planned?
The imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions?
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
I don't know that answer.
So, you're saying the truth behind Hiyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Why Hiyoko went is the key to all that. I know it though. I don't need to find out. I already know it. What the shit?
Why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
I know that.
No way we'd know that.
Tag me in!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
That's right.
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music venue of her own free will.
Is someone not telling anybody else this?
Exactly
No,
as
just
I
me.
assumed.
Because I'm her best friend.
Hajime, would you like to play a minigame to explain Sonia's explanation
She was being overly cautious of
for her?
disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted?
Hiyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
They're gonna jump out the window, you
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't lose.
Oh, good God, here we go.
Are you saying my gut was wrong?
Yes.
This will be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
I liked you better as a
That's
coward.
not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Alright, let's do this. There's
Hiyoko
the
was locked
golden
inside
ticket.
her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hiyoko's
You're
room
stupid!
was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key
God.
was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
I can't back down!
Oh, shh. Dude! I'm mashing
Hiyoko
A!
was locked inside her room, right?
Kill yourself!
She definitely got abducted. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly
I gotta replay
abducted
the entire
her.
thing again?
The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
I still
Can't
advance.
back down!
I don't! I'm pressing A!
Hiyoko
What?
was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room and forcibly abducted her. The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hiyoko's room was locked.
Let's skip this facade, please.
The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the
Stop
key was
spitting!
in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
You're stupid!
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body.
Oh, God!
Kimono, there's only one reason her kimono
No,
would be that messed
God!
up.
I hate this
Fine,
game!
That's the proof she was abducted, right? My gut is totally right after all.
You're the stupidest being in existence!
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono was all messed up.
What?
Crap.
That wasn't it!
Hold on. Try remembering Hiyoko's
When she
body.
says she fought the killer.
Her kimono was all messed up.
This is... I hate this game!
There's only one
this
reason
works!
her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
I will
Well,
cut you with an
through those
actual
words.
knife!
The reason
Sonia's
Hiyoko's
account
kimono was
also
messed up
works!
was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
I'm gonna kill myself!
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Yoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her.
Blow my brains should
I told her
move
that there was
up.
a full-length mirror
Right
in the
hand on the
music
Bible.
venue, and
I
suggested
swear
that
to
she
you,
use it.
that could have worked.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she fought the killer.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
What is happening?
I probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamsters 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion.
What?
Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake.
What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only
Because
thing
she
I can
was
think of
there.
is it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
Yes.
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki.
Yeah? My game froze! My game froze! No! 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 Please!
Oh no, dear.
I'm gonna shoot myself in the head.
When she went to the
all
venue
these
by
sound
herself,
effects is
she was
funny.
probably-
She was killed so there
It probably happened. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation.
killed Hiyoko.
Because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason I imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the
Obviously
killer
not.
actually planning to do? They've been cunning
It's
this
gonna be a
far.
framed suicide,
There's
you
no way they'd
idiot.
kill Ibuki without a plan. So do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
Killer's plan from the beginning. Pretty sure we're very, very close.
Hey, Nagito, any ideas?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak? I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion.
Naito, you're the main
Definitely
character, you
didn't
just do the
commit
rest.
suicide.
Huh?
Yeah,
What are
I'm
you
ready.
talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers.
Yeah.
So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue.
They cleaned up the
So
blood.
that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Huh? Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place as she kept walking around.
That's strange. That's very strange.
This is strange? What's strange?
You see, it's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints, there's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why? Why weren't there any footprints on the... Why weren't there any footprints on the step ladder?
I can prove it with this. Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself. It's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
You noticed such a small detail! How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate!
No. You're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
Did you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it. Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video, hmm?
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
Oh god. Mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video. Ugh. It's all up to
I
me.
leave it in your hands.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
Something new in that video. I should have seen something strange that I watched. I'm the only one who could clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw a video. So I'm the only one who could do it. The hanging video I saw based on everything we know about the debates thus far. Should be able to figure out what's strange.
Damn it!
Oh yeah, hold on. Is it the ladder? Or I'm gonna be honest, I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to hit here.
Here!
Alright, I hit it apparently.
That's right, I remember now.
My
There's
dog's
definitely something
tweaking out
strange
as
about
well.
that video.
The ladder.
Can you explain it to us?
Yeah, I know.
What's
Got
strange is
it.
that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder. in the
Dog,
video.
get out of here! You're gonna start freaking
Dude,
out.
I
I don't know why he does
tried
this.
to, I tried to like tell you to pick the ladder while my headset was off because there was a lace I didn't need to. But I heard myself say it over the screen, and y'all, all it sounded like was,
Yoko should have already been dead by that point.
It must be like
Even so,
it must
the
be like
fact
you're
is
watching
the
Dora the
stepladder had
Explorer anytime you're watching one of these streams. The ladder!
But the stepladder in the
Alright.
video
You know what? Spot. I'm
Where's the
supposed.
suspicious
By the way,
spot?
that's not a black curtain. That's green.
And there's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's,
That's
the
just
case,
a green curtain.
the
I don't
only
know why
thing
they
I
keep
can
saying
think
it's
of
black.
is-
It's possible
That's like
those
perfect
two
green.
stepladders were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two step ladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music video.
Then
can
one
find
of the
one in a-
stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you
It though.
You're suggesting that the step ladder in the video isn't the only thing that's different. Am I right?
Oh.
That's amazing, Chiaki. All
Oh.
that gaming has
I
given
think
you
I'm starting to
incredible
understand
deduction
now.
skills. Is it okay to say that?
What are you two talking about?
Yeah, alright, it's totally me. It gets so obvious. Different place. That's the case. I think that's different than the actual scene. Is that thing the place where the killer did something? I can't spell! G!
It was called a count. Wait, what was the room called again? I'm gonna be completely honest. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. Tanner, I need a freebie. Tanner?
Filming location?
Filming look. I'm gonna be honest. Thank you.
That was a fucking big one.
I was not. Oh, come on. Wait. Shit. Oh, I already had an L. I'm tweaking out. Oh wait, I can't. Where's another? I need an N. Just give me an N. Where? Please. That's nice. Oh? Oh, please. Let's see, I need a C. There's no C's. There's nothing. Let me. I just
hey!
I know. I just gotta tank these hits because I can't. I have to hold on to the T. I have to hold on to the T.
I'm so delayed. It's on my TV right now.
There's no T. There's no T. Let me out. Let me out. Please.
British people in the worst day of their life.
I hate this game. No. I hate this game. I'm gonna. Solid chance. I'm gonna go for like a quick refresh after this. I need an N. Okay. No! I got it. This is by far the worst minigame of all time. Because I have to hold on to a thing and just watch as everything explodes around me. Because I can't risk throwing it out there, you know?
What do you mean?
Because if I do, it walks away like some grandpa leaving the mental facility. Where'd Grandpa Semi go again? Oh yeah, he escapes the nursing home. He kind of just walks out every now and then. That's what it feels like anytime I let go of one of those letters that I need. And they just float away. You know what I'm talking about?
There's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
Oh man. Let my people go, Pharaoh! No! I'm just gonna drive safely. That's what I'm gonna do. I hate this. This sucks. Which part of the surveillance camera unit? Both? Wait, yeah, it's both, right? Oh no, wait.
The camera.
Oh no, I know. I couldn't reach the camera. The game gives you like 10 seconds, and then it takes everything. I hate this. Please!
You go through this every trial! You go through this. Who's on the guest there, Grandpa?
I will go. I'm gonna hold down B now, just because you said that. We're gonna go at a brisk pace. That's what. You know what? I just need to do that. No, I just need to do that. I just need to do that. Anytime a question just comes up, we're gonna go 5 miles an hour. Okay? I'm not risking it. When does it end?
Go.
Would it tamper with the camera at the
music venue?
Tampered, yeah.
Gotta read them out to you. Call and response over here.
This game. I hate this game so much.
What did you do?
What? I hate this game so much, man. We have the worst mini games of all time.
Start rolling the second game out of 2.
Do you know what this looks like? This looks like one of those fake games you see in like a movie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah, cool math.
This is cool math for poor people. They took it with them.
It's all coming together.
I'm going to get myself killed. This is not a logic
Killer
drive.
just brought the camera from the music video.
Driving has nothing to do with this.
With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
I hate you! You're stupid! You're stupid!
That's true, but in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
Hit it with a sledgehammer.
I see! The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Pretty limited. If that's the case, here's a video film to make it look like it was filmed at a music venue. The only possibility is that place inside that building. Is it called counseling room? I forgot what it was called.
Alright, well look. It's called the conference room.
Conference.
Oh my god, there's another of these.
I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna shoot myself in the head. No, I'm not gonna shoot myself in the head. That's gonna waste a bullet. I'm gonna drive my car off a bridge. That's what I'm gonna do. See! See! Please! God himself. Line piece. Line piece. Oh, thank Christ. I wanna kill myself tonight. Please! Oh! 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 This is hell! This is hell! This is my hell! What have I done? What have I done? No! I need an O! Yes! Yes! Another O! I don't need you anymore. What? This game. I hate my son. Rotten boy. Rotten boy. I need an R. Please. Please. I'm trying to keep this place nice and tidy. Please. Please. They're coming from the pipes. They're coming from the pipes. I can't stop it. Please. I can't. No! Please. Please. Just give me what I need. No, no. M? Boss? Yes, yes. The door's open. I can finally leave. Martha, I'm coming home, sweetie.
Possible that it was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
They turn up the lights, they put on some candles, and then they, you know, did a little bit of blah, 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 blah. Rotten boy. Rotten boy. I hate my son.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
I'm gonna
Which
kill
place
you.
resembled the other?
You're gonna die. You're
Did the conference
about
room
to
look like
die.
the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
What is this?
They might have tampered with the camera.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations. Hajime, you're pretty stupid.
Music venue curtain.
There's no way the conference room
Kazuichi's
and
dumbass.
the music venue look
Dog,
the same.
dog, I'm gonna be completely honest.
Which place
I did
resembled
not.
the other?
I use it on Kazuichi.
Did the
Which
conference
one?
room look like the
He says
music
two of
venue?
them.
Or did the music venue look like the conference
The
room?
wrong one.
Or did they make some kind of set?
What's the wrong
Looks
one?
like the conference
Might
room.
have tampered with the camera.
I still can't believe Hajime, you're pretty stupid. There's no
The more and more
way the
Akane
conference room
talks,
and
the
music
more and more
venue look
anger
the
I
same.
feel
Which
towards
place
her.
resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Wait,
Or
so
did the music venue look like the conference room?
what the? Wait,
Or
which
did they
one?
have some kind of set?
The conference room one.
They might have tampered with the camera.
I still can't
So the
believe
one that
Hajime
looks like the
is
conference room?
stupid.
Yeah, that. Wait. What?
Look like the conference room.
Look like the
Place resembled
conference
the
room.
conference
Or
room.
did the music venue look like the conference room?
Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
That must be it.
Soda, for once in your pathetic, snot-driven life, you said something somewhat smart.
What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room. They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain, but after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid!
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like the conference room?
In
I
actuality,
just realized we haven't even gotten to like the actual like thing where we just like yell at Mikon for like 15 minutes. When's that gonna happen?
I think you're getting there. I mean, you're.
I'm so tired, Dan.
The conference room.
I'm so
There's
tired.
only. You want me to count out the minigames here?
If I hear
Same
Hangman's
color as the
Gambit,
music venue stage.
I quit the game.
You want me to list out
So
what
the
the
killer
minigames are?
chose the conference room because
Yes.
they realized
Alright.
the floor match.
So after this, yeah, come here. You've got pick a truth bullet, multiple choice.
What?
That means picking
Oh,
a
pick it.
but that's not all.
Oh, okay.
There should
multiple
be something
choice.
else the killer did to
Identify
tamper
a
with the
person.
evidence. Probably.
Another non-stop debate. Another non-stop debate.
I gotta
And
look up something else the
panic
killer did to
talk
make the music
action.
venue look like the con- I'm gonna blow my head smooth off.
I can prove
Candle!
it with this.
I can prove this candle I shoved up my
You're
ass.
referring to the candle in the music video, right?
I brought it with me. In my prison pocket.
In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, that's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there just to make me think it was the same candle that was used in the video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within the connection range of the surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime. It's occurring in the conference room.
Isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
Yeah, which means there's a fake. There's a fake somewhere. What? It's the Ibuki at the conference room.
I see.
That
The
was
person
a
wearing the
stupid
hint
one.
bag in that video wasn't Ibuki. It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. Probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
It's still weird to me hearing Adachi doing actual detective shit instead of just sticking around.
I'm freaked out of my mind right now, man. This must be what it's like to like have Dexter on the team. Cause I know this guy's up to something, I just can't prove
But
it.
why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
Mess with me.
The killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. If I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally, the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
Yeah, I called this a week ago. I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is. It's Mahiru! Teru! Wait, hold on. Oh, he's got a special mark, what?
I think Pekko has a special one too.
No, Pekko's is like a normal X.
I think Pekko's is different.
No, they're both like, each X is like slightly different, but it's just like a normal X.
Yeah, no,
Teru's
had
the only one who's got special treatment.
He said the.
You're the only one!
Kill yourself, Mikon!
You're the killer, aren't you?
We're gonna get you.
Like I
We're coming
said,
through the walls.
aren't you the killer who
Naito's
murdered
gonna get
Ibuki and Hiyoko?
He's gonna kick you, torture you. You're never gonna see your family again.
I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible? A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
She's right!
I really hope this like little like
Killing someone? That's completely out of the question.
I really hope like the aftermath of this like big class trial is real quick. I want this to end.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
I don't even know if she can have some like sad sack excuse. I think she just did this for the love of the game.
It's just a coincidence.
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room. Is that also a coincidence?
Yeah, go get some rest, you stupid
At that time,
dumb
you
idiot.
said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming. By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music venue. And showed that to me. Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Akane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer? That's impossible. There's no way I could kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Yeah.
It's totally wrong. It's not what you think.
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
I agree.
She had full
It is
access to
truly
the
difficult
hospital.
to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
That slow-witted remark
Why do you
is
say it like
not
that?
necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many times
What if it's all an
did I
act?
tell you? It's impossible for me to kill someone. I'm serious. Very serious.
What do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Yes.
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
Hey, Hajime!
Are you seriously trying to bully me? Me? Yes, you fool! Hajime, it's time to start hating on women. Come on. Shut
Can
up.
you hold on a minute?
I know a loser. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this. I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth saying at an important time like this.
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time. I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows. Are you serious? I've been so focused on everybody else this trial. But I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game.
Please don't say such controversial statements. Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang, that's a huge deal!
A decisive clue? Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from. This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
Don, I've been listening to you for a while, And it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during the investigation?
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki.
And then, I finished speaking.
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Those words contain a decisive clue. Is that really true?
Let's do this.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
Kazuichi said something smart.
Ibuki didn't die from
Hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same
Got
thing.
it.
Hanging and strangling seem similar. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
I'm trying to hit the pink one.
Did we fall for someone's lie?
That,
The
of
body
course
at
I
the
hit
crime
the...
scene was obviously we just the Monokuma file. It never specified.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame!
I'm so
Ibuki didn't die. She was strangled to death. That's basically the same.
Though hanging and strangling, the scars they leave would... Scars?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Don't hit it.
That must
Thank
be
you.
it.
Yeah, I agree with that. Or some...
So that's what happened. We've been falling for the killer's lie this whole time.
There's what I want to ask you. I don't care.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikan?
That is... well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking. You, Mikan, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that.
I think you're lying.
It's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You were right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But
Don't
even
listen
a
to the
drunk
lies.
medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
I'm gonna
Mikan
kill you.
nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikan because she was nursing her.
So Mikan volunteered to nurse us? Because she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikon is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
I know, you know things are desperate when the one guy who has my back is Nagito Kamaida.
But there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikon is the killer.
Oh my god.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
Not mine!
Ryan, if you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer.
Stop begging for pity points. It's sad.
There's no way. I'm capable of killing someone.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
I can't stop! I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it.
Mikon's no friend of
I want to
mine.
believe them.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
Yeah, I'm aware you're an
If you want to believe in
idiot.
someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
It's time to start yelling at people who are easily bullied.
All you can say.
Huh?
Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh? Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault. Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Oh, someone's starting to reveal their true colors.
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you did something, you'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? Wow, this is annoying. Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some?
Alright, let's go to her.
Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair. Hey, Mikon.
Let's do this.
Can I ask you one last thing? If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Can you prove it?
Prove it? Wait. Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video? Ah! That's right! Show me your proof!
I'm getting a headache just dealing with you.
You're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. was at the hospital! That's totally crazy! I didn't do anything wrong! Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already!
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
I'm not the killer! The video... I never filmed that video!
It seems she finally started arguing for us. But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime.
Let's do this.
I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Yeah, hold on. Let's do this.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I should probably absorb killer's mistake, right?
See.
Alright. I'm trying to figure out where to hit.
We can't think of anybody else who could have filmed that video.
Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
God!
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight? There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know
Pay close
what to hit
attention and
here.
listen well. You're the
Camera
only one who
angle.
can point out the killer's mistake.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright.
We can't think of anybody else who could have filmed that.
What's the camera angle look like? Hold on. Can I see that?
Is the hemp bag on? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be
Oh,
the
is it
hospital
because
slippers
it's
she
kind of on like even ground? Even though there's a stage? That's gotta be it, right?
You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera?
I'll shoot through that
Stupid.
contradiction. Mikan, you've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
But I never said anything about the camera angle.
Oh! Huh.
Say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself.
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your
Didn't
desperate
think of it like that.
The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
Are you serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki?
Forgive me! Huh? 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 I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible. You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag, isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't. Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible, don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far. Such despair.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Let's see. Panic attack action. Please humor. Yeah. Reload ammo features will be added. We'll no longer be able to. What? Oh yeah. Yeah, I know how this trash works. My bullet timing is off, it won't be refreshed. That's perfect. Let's just get this over with.
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item! That's why that crime is impossible for anyone to pull off.
This chick, has she lost it for good?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me.
Yeah, shut up. I'm tired of listening to you.
You still haven't forgiven me. I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand?
Man, I'm tired of you.
Please, draw on me. Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me.
I'm gonna mash the A button until you stop moving.
Forgive me already? I'll do anything you
Why do you have
want.
so many shields?
Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for!
There's no rhythm to this. I'm just mashing the A button.
Only me!
There's no rhythm.
You still haven't forgiven me! I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me! Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me! There's only one bag. It's impossible to use it in two places at the same time.
Bonus prize.
This is the end.
I'm gonna shoot you now.
Monokuma mentioned this
You're
earlier.
God's mistake.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Mikon, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left. Please, just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
It's time. It's time. I get to just end it all now. Thank Christ. I'm so tired. Ugh. Alright, let's get this over with. Okay, alright. Put the glue here. Tear off this. This looks important. What's this? Small food left. It's not this, right? Good piece. It's not lighting. Oh wait. Actually, this is it. There we go. Look back. That's not it. Oh wait, that's the destroyed camera.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
That's it?
The key to this
That was a real short one, huh?
Camera video that only I saw.
But it's over.
That's why
It's
going to start with
finally
that to unravel
over.
the knots of this crime.
I win!
When I went to the hospital with Mikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music video. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music video, so I immediately headed over there. That was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room. By doing so, they tried to make me think the incident was happening in real time. When in fact, the crime had already been committed by that point. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music video and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music video from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music video and began working on their last trick. First, the killer peeled off the wallpaper covering one of the stage pillars, revealing Hyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music video, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikan? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Let it all end, please.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Mikan, what has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
God in heaven, please let it end. Yeah, I'll take my money and go.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened?
Why are you
Will
making
make
that
the
face?
right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go! Well now.
Now then, though it may be obvious at this point, you got it right once again! That's like 3 in a row! That's right, the true identity of the horrifying blackened who killed 2 girls was Mikan Samuki!
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Mikan, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
Forgive you.
Don't joke around with me, Mikan. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them? Hey! Don't just laugh, say something! This is going nowhere!
What's going on?
This shit.
Hey.
This is nothing like Pecco. She's actually gone mental.
That's obvious.
There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Mikon we knew.
Hey,
Based on my predictions, she must have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case. Mikon too, you say? I know, because I was looking at Mikon for so long. She was the one taking care of me after all. My consciousness kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. A despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on, did you say Mikon also had the despair disease? Then that means she was... Huh? Hajime? Hajime? Has something crossed your mind? Get off of me. That's right. Mikon felt really hot at that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been a high fever, just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
Cannot be.
Then, because of that disease, Mikon was... The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Losing all hope, harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with despair. That's the reason why she could still laugh in such a hopeless situation.
jeez.
Which means the Mikon standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected with the despair disease.
Right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair. That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope. There's no way I could forgive that. For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong. Wrong? Wrong? What's wrong?
Was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh?
What? Huh? Who are you talking about?
If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy.
I know. What?
My beloved was the only one. That's right. The only one who never hated me. They forgave my existence. They forgave me and accepted it. They gave
What?
me value. They loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
Huh?
I understand that I've done something unforgivable, but you know, to transcend all that is truly
Love.
what love is all about.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity. I feel sorry for you.
Well,
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick
how
me,
amazing.
it's like nothing matters. I could just die and that's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love. Only love. Nagito, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair,
You were half right. It's right to say that this was all thanks to that disease. Because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved.
remember.
Apparently that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom.
Which means you had the remembering disease? But if that means she remembered something and it ended up like this... Are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to this island?
Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So it's everybody's fault that I turned out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was also my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Fuck with me.
Like I said, who are you talking about? Are you saying this is Mikan? This is the real Mikan? Mikan, please answer me. Did you remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered? There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Mikan. You still doubt me? Then, to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about the World Ender organization that you were all worrying about.
You serious?
He'll know! Not know, I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along. How that horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as the Future Foundation. Future Foundation? Future. Japanese word for future.
Hey.
Just what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning?
As the name suggests, the organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves. What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know! As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Monami? Huh?
I knew it. Monami, Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they?
Monami and I aren't members.
Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own!
Hey.
Don't laugh. Hey, Mikan, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us.
Of course I know that. Let's see. The Future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all is... Oh, well, no one really cares about that, don't you think?
Of course not.
Oh, hell no! You'll find out eventually. There's no need to be so impatient. Probably that's when the countdown ends. Countdown? You mean you even knew about that? I don't know anything. Huh? I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love. Love from the bottom of my heart. I just don't care about anyone or anything. But Mikan, is this really you? I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. You were like this all along? Because if that's true, then who's the person who's been spending time with? And who's the person we've been spending time with up until now? The past. The past? That person, she didn't exist in the beginning. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys consider that thing a friend? That doesn't make me happy at all. It just fills me with despair. You guys accept my past self, but not my present self. But that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is, losing memories are like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories make us shadows of the past, don't you think?
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story. That story about our stolen school lives.
So it was true all along? Our memories were taken away?
If it wasn't true, we wouldn't be suffering this much.
Well, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace? Monokuma, is it alright for you to start now?
Indeed.
Punishment time? Damn it, why?
Mikan, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate nurse, Mikan Sumiki. God, I hate that name.
It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Let's see, what do we got now? Huh.
That was quick.
That sucked! It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki, Miyota, and Kyoko Saionji was Mikan? Sumiki?
Miki, holy shit.
I hate that name, alright? I try, man, I try. No one says that last name. She's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form, or was that itself a symptom of the despair disease? It doesn't matter either way. She ended up like that just from remembering. And all along, Mikan was never worth being a symbol of hope. Even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, she lost herself to a simple disease. She was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope.
Isn't that right?
So, let's just move on. Come on, let's all take all this despair and change it into hope.
Wait!
But that is impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so... Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible. It would have been so much easier if she was the traitor too. Too bad! That's not the case! Mikan was not the traitor!
Come on!
The traitor is still alive! As proof, see how fine Monami looks right now. I'm not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you're different than Monami. Who cares about who I am? More importantly, I'm tired. The drama just kept going and going. I didn't even have time to eat my black bean right eye during the break. Your right eye is made of black beans? Wait, now's not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say? You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs?
It's fun because downs come after ups. But if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So, in order to help you guys feel better, I've prepared a special event! Special event? Head over to the First Island's beach. An old friend will be waiting there.
Old friend? Could it be Nekomaru? Is it? Nekomaru was safe after all?
Safe. How should I say this?
I knew it. I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome! We're starting to see the light of hope! The light of hope? I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but
So
But
just as I thought.
3 of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy. And Miss Sonia. Even so, I'm still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I'm truly happy. If you're happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Hey, Supreme Overlord of Who Gives a Shit. That line doesn't suit you at all. I shall crush you into dust! Ibuki, Hiyoko, Mikon, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them. And let's all go greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died. What the heck do I still have the after effect? Kane. Let's go! Yeah, you're right. Can I save, please? Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Uh-oh.
Man, they just ran off without listening to what I had to say. Jeez, they're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking?
What does that mean? You're plotting something again, aren't you?
Way!
I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them, including Nekomaru's body.
Nekomaru's body?
It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility.
What did you do to Nekomaru?
What did I do? I just saved him, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was that close to death. So, it just couldn't be helped.
I need water. I need water. There we go. I got water. Excuse me. As soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry! To the beach on the first island!
Right.
That's all I ask! Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept right on running towards the beach on the first island. My gambling machine. Where in the world is Nekomaru?
Hey.
Hey, Nekomaru, show yourself! We have come to pick you up. Please hurry up and come out of hiding. We raised our voices. We looked around the area. We raised our voices again. We looked around the area again. So on and so forth, we kept looking for him. But what the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found. Could it be? Did we get false info from Monokuma again? And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach.
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
Could it be?
That voice! With high hopes in our hearts, we turned toward the direction of the voice. And then we saw something truly unbelievable.
Huh? What the?
Yo! I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while. That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed? Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing!
What?
The name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
What? He's a robot? Can I save the game now, please?
You can't shit anymore.
No! We got 9 days left? Dude, we're about to be
9.
churning out like kills, alright? I'm ready for it. We still got too high of a cast. What's going on?
Who's next?
Nagito, kill yourself.
What do you...
If
Actually, I don't
you
know. I'm
ask
asking what he
nicely,
would.
he would do it.
Nagito, assist me in your own murder. Absolutely, Hajime.
Yes, Hajime. Alright, I'm done. No more. I'm so tired.
It's always the
No
third
more auto.
trial. It ends up being kinda...
This is good. I liked it. I'm just really tired. Had a real busy day. You know?
Yeah.
But this is a good trial. I didn't like Akane speaking up a lot. She just kept speaking up, didn't she?
Yeah.
Real stupid. But hey, you know, it's over. Any closing remarks?
I'm really looking forward to Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight.
Me too, pal. Me too.